Hey, what's up guys, Fatty here again. So in this video we'll enumerate the stuff that we already know about global so far. So as you can already see on the screen here, number one is that it's going to be following the GMT plus 7 time zone. What that means is it's probably going to cater more to Eastern time zone. Western countries like the US, for example, GMT plus 7 is basically 12 hours ahead of EST. 9 p.m. here would be 9 a.m. in GMT plus 7 time zone. With that said, there's a good chance that event time zones will most likely cater to the most likely the Southeast Asian time zones. So I'm not sure how they're going to balance the time zones with the event times. I mean, for GMT plus 7 time zone, I think it's a good expectation to expect the worst when it comes to NA, for example. So I'd say it would be better for us to kind of expect horrible event times for ourselves. Most likely it's just good to prepare ourselves for that one. So number two, the next one we have here is CBT in Q1 and launch in Q2. If they're going to follow NA's schedule when it came to CBT following release, I would say we should probably expect CBT around sometime in March, and after that we could probably expect launch around like April, probably like mid-April or something like that. You know, that's just tentative. That's not been confirmed. It would make sense only because the reason why they would start it around like mid-April or possibly like early April too, maybe first week of April, but that's like a healthy time to expect, because the thing about these companies is like if they say that they're going to launch in Q2, they want to launch as early into Q2 as possible because they want to maximize their profits and they want to maximize their earnings report for that quarter. And the best way to do that is obviously to launch as early as you can at the start of quarter 2. Say that's like a healthy expectation to have. And then the next one we have here, which is number 3, it's only going to be 2-to-1 classes from the start. What does that mean? That means that you're only going to start out with your knights, with your assassin, with your hunter, with your priests and wizards. You're not going to have your paladins, your champions and all that yet until like the further update. The good thing about it is that Ragnarok Origin does have a reroll system. Play a certain class for now. Let's say like if you're wanting to play Sage, for example, I would go with wizard, right? Because that way your medals and your preset your equipment and all that, it's already going to be based on like magic. Even your modifiers, your mods will all be, enchants will all be magic already. Once you have the opportunity to transfer over to Sage, for example, then you already have majority of your setup there, so your reroll will not be as expensive as going from a melee or physical damage type of character into a magic one, and vice versa, of course. So number 4, this iteration of Rue will have a PC client. According to their announcement, as we already know, Taiwan already has a PC client and it doesn't. So what the PC client would have is that a lot of PC players will not have to rely on emulators, because honestly optimization on emulators is really horrible. It crashes often. When I played the PC version in Taiwan, it was very smooth, like no crashes at all. And I believe this does open a lot of opportunity to bring in more people that play PC, like myself, for example, because a lot of people really hate playing emulators. The caveat for this though is that it's only in Android and PC, no iOS. The good thing about that though is Rue doesn't take a lot to run. PC client is very optimal. So if you have to grab yourself like maybe even like a more low-end laptop if you want to play the game, that's also really good. Or if you just want to grab an Android phone, whatever options you have available to you, can easily play the game, because the game itself does not require a lot to run. Unless you're playing game events like War of Empire, for example, then you might experience some lag, some FPS lag. For the most part, you have a lot of cheaper options available to you. Okay, so last but not the least is number 5, which is make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be keeping pace with the updates that they have, and I will be releasing more videos towards CBT and towards launch. And then, like I said before in the previous video, we will be releasing guides for all the other classes. You just have to comment down below which class you want to see first, which class guide you want to see first. I will only be doing optimal builds though. That's the thing. Maybe in the future when we have time, we'll do more for fun meme type kind of builds, but for the most part, if you're looking forward to any of my guides in the future, I will only be doing optimal guides, the best for PvE PvP builds for every class. But for now, I think everybody just wants to be optimal in their builds, because you don't want to build incorrectly and then wonder why you're getting beat in PvP. You're wondering why you're getting beat. It would suck to know that the reason why that is not just because you spent less than the other person, but because like your build was wrong to begin with. And there are ways that you can optimize your build so you can beat somebody who has spent more than you or has better gear than you, for example. So that's one way that you can make sure that your character is as strong as it should. All right, so I'll see you guys next time.
There'll be girls across the nation that'll eat this up. Babe, I know that it's your super good.